Before anything else, Charleston would like to thank everyone who participated in his survey. He literally couldn't have made this video without your help. There's a link to the full report in the description. Although fursuits are practically synonymous with the fandom, their exact definition varies from furry to furry. Most agree that furless animal suits, suits based on species without fur, and fantasy species that are human-animal hybrids can mostly qualify as fursuits. However, opinions are split regarding makeup and other costumes. Most agree that fursuiting and cosplay are similar hobbies, although fursuiting and mascotting aren't considered as analogous. When a fursuiter takes off their head and other body parts in front of other people, this is known as ruining the magic. When it's the other way around, this is known as poodling. Because many fursuiters don't want to be seen as human while in suit, most furcons have a headless lounge where they can cool down and drink refreshments in private. Despite this, most furries are tolerant of fursuiters poodling, ruining the magic, and making sounds while in suit, even in public spaces. Most fursuits are designed in a toonie style, built for an average body type, look either ageless or around the same age of the fursuiter, and are based on their own fursona, or OC. However, even though most fursuits with legs use plantigrade leg types, digitigrade legs are the most preferred. Similarly, the preference for full suits is significantly higher than their ownership. And masculine suits are more commonplace, despite a higher preference for androgynous ones. Wings are the most common extra appendage. Short-sleeved shirts are the most common extra garments. Sports are the most common theme, despite a relative lack of interest within the furry fandom. And follow-me eyes are the most common special features. A tenth of fursuiters also use a prop with their fursuit. Around 7 out of 10 fursuits are made by professional fursuit makers. Most fursuiters choose professional makers for their quality assurance, their strong style, and their experience. That said, the biggest draw to making one's own fursuit is how it's more cost-effective. On average, furries are willing to pay 2.5 times more for a professional fursuit than they are for a homemade one. Most furries agree it's okay to own or wear a fursuit that belonged to a deceased fursuiter, so long as it was with their consent. Most also agree that it's okay for a fursuit to include socio-political symbolism under the right circumstances. However, most furries are against fursuits that are made with real animal fur. On average, a fursuiter will wear their fursuit for just under 84 hours per year, or 3.5 consecutive days. The average fursuiter feels about half as human while in suit as they do out of it. However, some feel more like themselves in fursuit, while others feel less like themselves. The most common reasons for a furry to wear a fursuit are for general fun, becoming or bringing their fursona to life, and the interactions and spreading joy. As for furries without fursuits, expense is the biggest and most frequent reason for not owning one. Despite this, about a third of non-fursuiters have worn at least part of a fursuit, and about 2/3 say that they would still like to own one someday. There's good reason why most furries want to be fursuiters too, and while there's no obligation to wear one, their appeal is hard to deny.
Oh my god, I'm dying!
Yeah, thank you. Oh, shake that nub tail. Oh yeah.